Brazil is trying to figure out how to manage an economic boom. It was the last country to enter the Great Recession, the first to leave it, and is poised to overtake France and Britain as the world's fifth largest economy. Its outgoing president may be the most popular politician on the planet, and with the World Cup and the Olympics on the way, Brazil is about to make its grand entrance on the global stage. When most people think of Brazil, they think of its passion and excellence in soccer. Not of skyscrapers in Sao Paulo, the financial hub of a fledgling economic superpower. They think of the pulsating beat of the samba and carnival, not commodities or the world's largest cattle industry. They see the beaches of Ipanema and Copacabana and breathtaking vistas.
It's quite a view.
Yes, incredible, huh?
Not Brazilian tycoons like Ike Batista, who has the best view in Rio, not to mention a net worth of $27 billion. How do most Americans see Brazil?
They see Buenos Aires as the capital of Brazil, so they mix us with other countries around South America.
Most powerful country in South America?
GDP-wise, we are bigger than all the other countries together. And, in the last 16 years, Brazil has put its act together. This is it. Hello, time for Americans to wake up.
With most of the world's economy stagnant, Brazil's is growing at 7%, 3 times faster than America. It is a huge country, slightly larger than the continental U.S., with vast expanses of arable farmland, an abundance of natural resources, and 14% of the world's fresh water. 80% of its electricity comes from hydropower. It has the most sophisticated biofuels industry in the world, and for its size, the world's greenest economy. Brazil is already the largest producer of iron ore in the world, and the world's leading exporter of beef, chicken, orange juice, sugar, coffee, and tobacco, much of it bound for China, which has replaced the U.S. as Brazil's leading trade partner.
And Brazil has the size to match China's appetite.
You have
it's a big
everything.
dragon on the other side.
You have everything they need.
Yeah, we have, yes. You need a Brazil to basically fulfill the Chinese needs.
Batista, who has interests in mining, transportation, and oil and gas, is building a huge superport complex north of Rio with Chinese investment that will accommodate the world's largest tankers and speed delivery of iron ore and other resources to Asia. But it's not just commodities that are driving the Brazilian boom. The country has a substantial manufacturing base and a large auto industry. Aviation giant Embraer is the third largest aircraft manufacturer behind Boeing and Airbus, and a main supplier of regional jets to the U.S. market. Ike Batista says the one thing that Brazil could use more of is skilled labor.
Engineers. In my oil company, I'm importing Americans to weld our platform.
To weld the platforms.
Yes, there's a lack of welders. We're walking into a phase of almost full employment. This country has created almost 1.5 million jobs this year already. It's unbelievable.
Brazil has seen periods of prosperity before, only to have the bubbles burst. It spent billions in the 50s and 60s moving its capital to a barren savanna near the middle of the country where it built Brasilia, a futuristic city right out of the Jetsons. Then it borrowed billions more to develop the country's interior. Corruption and ineptitude eventually led to a financial collapse, 2,000% inflation, and at the time, the largest financial rescue package in the history of the International Monetary Fund. Then a few years later, this man walked into the president's office. President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, known simply as Lula, is a former metal worker with a fourth-grade education and a doctorate in charisma. When he was elected 8 years ago on his fourth trial, Lula was a firebrand labor leader with socialist tendencies. Some predicted another Hugo Chavez. When he's about to leave office with a 77% approval rating, and much of the press is turning the country around. We talked to him at the presidential residence in Brazil. Both in Brazil and abroad, who were very nervous about you, who thought that you were a socialist and that you were going to take the country
sharply to the left. Yet these people now are among your biggest supporters. How did that happen?
Look, every once in a while, I joke that a metal worker with a socialist background had to become president of Brazil to make capitalism work here. Because we were a capitalist society without capital. And if you look at the bank's balance sheets for this year, you will see that the banks have never made so much money in Brazil as they have during my government. The big companies have never sold as many cars as they have during my government. But the workers have also made money.
How do you manage to do that?
I have found out something amazing. The success of an elected official is in the art of doing what is obvious.
O óbvio. É o que todo mundo sabe,
It is what everyone knows needs to be done,
mas que alguns
but
querem
some insist on doing differently.
fazer diferente.
One thing obvious to Lula was the social and economic chasm separating Brazil's rich and poor. He gave the poor families